contrite and humble spirit. You're not going to get this understanding until you humble yourself as a child.
Yeah, a newborn babe.
But a nigga, you can't tell a nigga nothing, man. He think he just got it already. He can't learn. He's not humble, man.
What was funny was I was gonna ask you, you need to humble down like a newborn baby. Like I was watching that video last night, the dude couldn't humble down enough to hear the word. And every time I tell him, man, just calm down and listen. Humble down and accept that we know more than you, and we're gonna give you what we know. But Jake don't want to do that. Jake don't want to do that. So the point I was gonna make was, I'm not like the 2/3 score, right? So I'm not a man. No, you're not. We're not boys.
There's no boys up here.
Straight up.
No, we men. Yeah, we men.
Did you talk to your daddy before?
Are you wise?
We are very
He's wise enough to tell you to get the hell on right now.
wise enough to tell you you're wasting your time.
I will be on my way.
Oh yeah, get on. But you came up here wrong. You know the history of America. You don't come up telling no black man, boy, get your punk ass in here.
You're right though.
To revive the spirit of the humble and to revive the heart of the contrite ones.
That's right, man. So the
Laugh
Lord is
now,
dealing
cry
with the
later.
contrite and the humble. All right. So if you come up in that scornful spirit, you're not coming humble. You're coming with pride, man. So going back to Proverbs 14:6, a scorner seeketh wisdom and findeth it not, but knowledge is easy unto him that understandeth. Go from the presence of a foolish man when thou perceive not in him the lips of knowledge.
Hey, get the fuck up the block, because you don't know shit. Get on up the block. You don't know nothing.
You don't know what you're talking about.
We're asking you yes or no questions, and you can't answer them. We know how to break every question down to yes or no. And if you can't answer either one, you need to go. You need to go.
We ain't got time for it.
You got time for your bullshit. Get the fuck out of here, because you're a fool. You don't know nothing. Hey, it's hard to you that don't to a fool to understand, but it's easy for us. What did it say? For those what?
It says, but knowledge is easier to him that understandeth.
But it's easy to us that are given to understanding. It's like, oh, you don't see that? You don't see World War III? You don't see that tomorrow? It's easy. It's plain, black and white, right here written in the Bible. You don't see that? I don't see it. I don't see that I'm not Egyptian. When you go to Egypt, and we can't even go and tell them the Egyptians you're thinking of, we're not them. Go look at Manute Bol, that's an Egyptian. That's an Egyptian. Mizraim, that's an Egyptian. We know that shit. It ain't that we're so high and mighty that we trying to make y'all look stupid out here. We're out here doing a public service. When when the government comes down and says, here, I'm FEMA, here, take this food, I'm in a higher position than you, giving you something. I'm giving you something. That's the same deal. Because y'all gonna listen to FEMA when they start passing out water and whatever the fuck else y'all hoping and lead you to the concentration camps. Y'all gonna listen then. But y'all gonna think about it when y'all realize how bad case y'all really are in. That hey, maybe I should listen to those guys out there. Damn, I should just shut the hell up. And they could have told me what we should be doing instead of this shit. Oh,
I got something else too.
I didn't make a point earlier. I want to say this. No, you're not a man until you humble to this word. Like it says in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, 13th verse.
Like the apostles always make that statement, you can't be a man of the Lord until you become a man first.
Right.
You gotta learn how to be a man first before you can become a man of the Lord, man.
Right, and a man has no problem humbling down that means he don't know something.
That's right.
And then that's, okay, and he can recognize that, hey, you do know something, and you're giving it, okay, let me receive it.
A man knows how to be reasonable.
Right.
Let's deal with logic. Let's have a dialogue. You speak, all right? You give off your question, I answer it. All right, if I answer your question, you answer another question. If you don't have nothing, then that's where the dialogue comes in, man.
Right.
Having everything decently in order. That's how men deal.
Right.
When a whole bunch of confusion comes in, that's when shit gets out of order, and usually women are attracted to that. That's usually their nature to bring chaos in the matter, man.
Nigga with the spirit of a bitch.
Or the nigga with the spirit of a woman on it. That dude he was highly emotional. That's why he kept talking, man.
And it was because he didn't understand that we knew more than him. I want to feel just as good as y'all. Why y'all talking like y'all from a position of power? Because we understand the Bible and we're trying to give it to you because you don't understand it. That's why. It's now us, because the niggas is used to the way of the world. The way of the world, if I can dunk and you can't, I'm supposed to dunk on you and ridicule you about I can dunk and you can't. That's how the world looks at it. We don't look at it like, well, this is what I did to be able to dunk. If you do this, you can be able to dunk. You don't, when somebody gives goodwill and helps the next fellow man for no reason, y'all don't understand how to take charity. It's not just giving charity, it's about receiving charity also. You gotta know how to receive it. Right. People don't know how to receive it. It's just tough.
Hostility you will get in return.
Yeah. You come hungry, you will get humility in return.
This is 1 Corinthians 8:2. And if any man think he know anything, he know of nothing, yet as he ought to know.
Yeah. Go ahead,
You know? That's when guys come up and they try to display their so-called knowledge on what they know, they usually end up looking like a fool because it's like, all right, well, whatever the rhetoric that you come up with, and we question that, and you can't give a straight answer, or you can't answer it correctly, then you're proving yourself to not know.
This is a humble man. You see how he come up here?
Yeah.
He sat back, listen, and I'll take a picture.
Yeah, you know.
When the last time we got like that?
Where you from?
Kush. Hey, Kush have more manner, they have more etiquette than niggas, man.
That's the point why I asked. It's not Jake.
Because Jake is the main one that give us hell. You know? Jake is the one that give us hell, man. The heathens be more in line than these niggas, man. That's a damn shame.
Hey, Ezekiel says that too. If it was for the heathen, they would humble down and follow the way.
Yeah.
Let me get this right quick. You was done with that?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Galatians chapter 6, verse 3. For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself.
That nigga, he definitely deceived himself.
More too.
This nigga was a Kemite Jesus freak rapper. Fucking,
But he was in the world.
but he was in the world, but he was spiritual at the same time.
Know how to read them hieroglyphs too.
You know how to read hieroglyphs,
Can't read when they read the Bible.
but they never read the scriptures. Didn't know that Israelites was in Egypt as slaves. You didn't know that.
That's milk. Hey, that's why I want to hit him with that Deuteronomy. Like, you didn't know that, you ain't gonna know this.
He didn't want to know nothing, bro. He wanted to teach us.
Right. He thought himself to be something, but he knew nothing, so he was nothing. And we showed him himself. All we did was put the mirror up in front of him. Nigga, you don't know shit. Let me keep reading. But let every man prove his own work. The proof of our work is that we have this information.
And we up here.
And we up here doing it. The proof of your non-worth and of your works is that you don't know nothing.
And you don't know that your piece, even though it's gold, is
No, he knows. I'm trying to be
He knew that. He knew that. Nigga was just being a simple.
I'm trying to double cross you, bro. And understanding of it. In verse 4 it says, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoiced in himself alone and not in another. Because I guarantee you, everything he learned, he heard from someone else. He shut the fuck up to hear that bullshit from someone else, but can't shut up for a minute to hear the truth from us. Something that's more beneficial to his life. He learned more here, getting cussed out in 5 minutes than he learned the whole time he listened to whatever you listened to.
if nothing else, he found out he is not Egyptian.
Right. Right. Now he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna choose the world then. And no one knows the son that.
So which one is like considered Kush?
Kush, no, Kush is not on here. Kush is a separate nation from these are the Israelites, the children of Israel. All right, they come out of God. This is the table of nations right here. Ethiopians, Kush right here. The Egyptians, they come from Mizraim. Okay, and y'all come from Ham. Come, you know.
It means hot.
It means hot because Africa is a hot region. You know, so that your forefather is Ham. You know.
I'm gonna say this just because. Now, you're Kush, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ethiopia now. That's
Ethiopia,
right.
Kush, same thing. Right, so But these people are scattered through all the other nations on the earth.
Right.
So hypothetically, someone that is Ethiopian can be of these people also. Because we lived everywhere amongst all the different people.
So some Jakes went up in there.
Right. We all scattered everywhere on the earth. Right? And we believe we may be Ethiopian, we believe we Asian or whatever else too. You know, but our spirits go back to this. So if this rings true for you, and this word makes sense for you, then maybe you want to look a little further and dig into your genealogy, or not even that, just keep listening to the word and try to see if this is
So
for you.
you guys believe in what's the name of the religion is Israelites?
No, it's
It's
not a religion.
Or what is it?
It's just the truth of the Bible.
It's our national. Israelite is a nationality. It's a nationality.
Right.
It has nothing to do with religion.
Just like Ethiopian is a nationality.
Right.
So is the Israelites. And not those Israelis in Israel. Not them.
Not them?
Not
not
them.
them.
No, this is totally different.
Those are not
They're
Israelites.
imposters.
That's why they don't call themselves Israelites. They call themselves Israelis.
Yeah.
They don't call themselves Israelites.
Or Jewish.
Yeah, and this is what I want to
So
say.
you guys are not like Jewish
No,
followers?
we're not Jewish.
No, we're not.
The people on this side, mainly the Negro, the black man here in America, those are the real Jews. Because the word Jew goes back to Judah. You know about Judah, he was one of the sons of Jacob.
Yes, right. I was going to say this right quick also. Let me say this for you. If this book is like a book, if you're on my team, right? Only people that get the playbook is the people on my team. So that's what this Bible is for these people. It's the playbook for the people on this team. You understand what I'm saying? Like only we know, only the people on this team.
This is our manual.
Right. This is for the people on our team.
That's a Bible?
This is the
That's
Bible.
Okay, if it's a Bible, the Bible belongs to any human being.
Right. Everybody has had
but the covenant,
right, you got to say it.
there's two covenants in this book. Who did he make both of those covenants with?
You're talking about Ark of the Covenant?
No, I'm talking about when God made a covenant, he made two major covenants. He made the Old Testament and the New Testament,
Yeah, right.
which are new covenants, the Old Covenant and the New Covenant. But when he made those covenants, who did he make them with?
Well, I thought that was one of them is with what he
Give me Psalms 50 and 5.
Psalms 50 and 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
What people made a covenant with the Heavenly Father by sacrifice?
Read it again.
I beg your
I'll
pardon.
have them read it again.
Psalms 50 and
You believe in the
5.
Bible? You read the Bible? Okay, go ahead.
Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
What people made a covenant with the Lord by way of sacrifice? Was it everybody? Was it all people all over the world?
I'm going to give you the answer.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the answer.
Right.
Jesus, who they call Jesus, was a sacrifice for the people of Israel.
Exactly.
Israelites. So, but that was a covenant that they made with God.
So you said Jesus is not sacrificed for every human being?
No, only for the Israelites.
Remember, he kept saying his people. His people are the Israelites.
Right. Matthew, the first chapter, when it talks about Jesus, he will give repentance to his people for their sins. So just a quote, but we can read it, but just a quote.
All right. Thank you very much. You
Okay.
guys have a good day.
Okay, Chris. That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty sure. I realize it ain't for me, so let me walk off.
Hey, but we can deal with that.
You can do it. Hey, but then these heathens are more ordered than niggas. Niggas can't come up and be simple like that. Right. A nigga gotta come up and show how much fucking retarded knowledge he got, man.
Because if that was a Jake, the nigga would have said, white man can be saved too.
Right.
Right. You see, but look, that's a show you how smart it was. Where is Kush on the sign?
Yeah.
Where's Kush? He asked about himself. They come over, see themselves. Where the white man at?
Yeah.
Oh, that's about
Black
somebody.
woman come up and say what a white man.
Right. They're like, motherfucker, you want it? Worry about yourself.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't want to be on there. The white man ain't on there. Oh, okay. He didn't stick around long enough to get it. I had Romans 9. I read it anyway, 9 and 4. It says, I'll read 3 because we always start with Romans 9 and 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Yahushua or the Messiah or the anointed for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh, who are Israelites, who pertain to the adoption, that's New Testament, right? Adoption, and the glory, that's New Testament, right? And the covenants, both covenants, that's Old and New Testament, and the giving of the law, that's Old Testament, and the service of God, that's the Old Testament, and the promises, that's the Old Testament. They have both testaments for both people. It says, whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Yahushua came, who is over all, God bless it forever. Amen.
That's it, man.
That's right. You know, because people always want to add somebody else into the picture, not realizing that, hey, you just worry about yourself, man. Just you. Are you? If you in here, then you in here. If you're not, or somebody you know is not, don't worry about them. Worry about you.
Hey, Philippians 1 and was that 12? Or is it 2 and 12? I want to say 2 and 12. While you worrying about the next man, you worrying about if the white man can make it, if the China man can make it.
I got that. Philippians.
What the scriptures say, man?
Philippians 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence.
Go ahead.
Work out your own salvation.
Work out your own salvation, man.
With fear and trembling.
With fear and trembling. Stop worrying about the next man. All right? Especially when it comes to the heathens, because salvation don't pertain to the heathens.
So
it's only for
Israel.
Yeah.
They've had the Gentiles that are not Israelites, they've had their reign. They've had their glory. They've had their kingdom.
Hey, everybody keep asking about if the white man could be saved when he's in this heaven right now. He's been ruling since he came into power. This is his world. This is his heaven. We in his hell, man. So why the hell when our people come up pertaining to salvation, they always want to include him? And he's the first. He's always the first man that they want to ask about. What about the white man? Why he ain't on there?
Themselves, they ask about him.
They don't ask about themselves.
Master is we sick.
Right.
That's the nigga mentality.
That's that Stockholm syndrome, man.
Let me read a little bit more. For it is God.
She like,
She was about to run in that same question. For it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. So don't worry about what he's doing for the heathen or the sinners. Worry about if you're being righteous. Worry about being righteous. Worry about what's working in you. He got something for everybody to do. Everybody got a job to do. That demon had a job to be a demon. 2/3 got a job to be 2/3. The heathens got a job to live it up and then to be slaves in the kingdom. Everybody got their job. The prophets are subject unto the prophets. We're going to prophesy. The Lord willing, we become kings. We're going to do whatever it is that the Heavenly Father has set up for us to do. Don't worry about what the next man's doing. When you worry about what he's doing, you're going to fuck up what you should be doing. You're going to miss your cue to come on and do what you're supposed to do. Hey, because Jake, I want to say one more thing. Because Jake don't want nobody hurt. Jake is overly affectionate to his enemy.
Like that white woman said in that video on YouTube. She said she had met a black man and the black man told her, because this white woman defends black folks.
Yeah.
She said she cannot get over the fact that when white folks cry, niggas always comfort them.
right.
She said that used to make her so mad because she be telling black folks the truth. And because she telling them the truth, she gets emotional. And she said, as soon as she get emotional, niggas start to crowd around and say, it's okay, it's okay. And she like, damn, nigga, I don't deserve this.
Yeah. I'm wicked and my people are
My
wicked.
people is wicked. Why is you still comforting? She said, that's the God in you.
Wow.
You
They always lying on the Most High.
Yep. You're lying on it.
You're lying on them. You gonna speak, you know? Or that's just God comforting you. That's just God. That's just God
No.
working through me to.
No, she said that's the God in us.
Right, that makes us
Compassionate
Compassionate.
even to the devil.
Right.
Man,
That's why
that's deception.
And that goes hand in hand. Why you don't see these homeless white people in the rich white neighborhoods asking them.
Yeah.
You see them asking Jake at the store. We walk out of they ain't gonna be at Whole Foods. They gonna be at Smith's. Or they gonna be at Walmart. And you got $1, some change. They don't want that.
What's up, guys? Just wanted us to talk a little, like, you guys
Preaching
preaching the gospel.
Yes.
That's good. I'm taking a look. No hard.
It's all good.
You have a question? Yeah, I was. I finished it up. Yeah, I finished up. Want me to read it again?
Okay.
The Philippians, Philippians 1 and 2 and 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yeah, man. Work out your own salvation, man. Stop worrying about the next man.
Right.
All right. Everybody got to stand before the judgment seat, so they on their own.
Yep.
Everybody's on their own. They got their own. They gonna have their own. You ain't gonna be able to plead with your neighbor on judgment.
Even your wife or your girlfriend.
You can't speak for
You
nobody.
go alone, right?
I'm trying to think of that scripture that goes, the coming into the entrance of this world